now.
The Senate is again ready to do battle with the executive arm of government over what it terms disrespect for the institution of the legislature. A point of order raised by Senator SANI YERIMA observed that the Vice President cannot insult the Senate by saying it has no power to confirm nominees and return with a request for the confirmation of a nominee, while some queried the VP's knowledge of the law.
The acting president is changing his statement or his action by this letter, and I want this hollow chamber to discuss this matter before the issue is, before the continuation of the action on this letter. Let's discuss this particular statement by acting president and see how it relates to our constitutional powers.
Whatever law that is generated through the powers of the Constitution. There is no law that is standing on its own. Every act of the National Assembly is an appendage or takes its origin from the Constitution of the country.
In the heated debate, members accused the presidency of acting like a hypocrite and that some ministers who are in government today were governors who were known to be corrupt but had never been invited by the anti-graft agencies in the country.
Executives, how many ministers were ex-governors? Have they ever been investigated? There are a lot of ministers now that we know. They have a high level of corruption under them. Even the minister right now that is castigating the National Assembly in terms of Lagos Ibadan Road, there is a lot of allegation of corruption under him. But most of the time here, if they harass our people, we keep quiet. We don't hit back.
Members vehemently requested that having had enough, the Senate should no longer appear before any anti-graft agency when invited, and no request from the presidency for confirmation should be honored again until the executive begins to recognize the integrity of the Senate.
I think we must take a stand, Mr. President. This in other countries, in South Africa, in the parliament, we saw what the representatives, before their president, they did not allow him to speak, because they have the power of legislation. So I think we must try to stand our feet. Mr. President, I don't believe that we should go for any, and I want to say this, the leadership, if the leadership doesn't do anything on this matter within 48 hours, we'll move against leadership.
We don't want to hear any request for confirmation again until the integrity and position of the Senate is respected by the executive arm of government. They cannot do our job for us. We will not do their job for them.
Rest of the matter, the Senate, among others, agreed it will suspend all issues related to confirmations until the constitutional powers of the Senate are strictly adhered to, especially by the executive. Jamila Fegwa, Core TV News, Abuja.